Tensions erupted between a group of midwives, nurses and minor staff workers at Ward 17 of the Ragama Teaching Hospital today. The situation had a debilitating effect on the functions of the hospital and severely inconvenienced patients too.
Tensions flared when a group of minor staff workers at the Ragama Teaching Hospital attempted to enter Ward 17. The president of the Government Midwifery Services Association claims that nurses had attacked a group of minor staff workers who had brought food for a group of midwives who had allegedly been locked in the labour room.
I was on the night shift. I went inside and asked them to open the door when I was coming out. They blocked the door instead and then my hand got caught in the door.
They are checking minor staffers who are going into this labour room. They have assumed the duties of the police. Thereby, we decided to take action. They have kept the midwives in there for 5 days. They had no food and no water. They do not have the right to check any worker. The entire minor staff is against this.
We ask that we will be allowed to do our duty in freedom.
However, nurses claim that they did not carry out such an assault. Following the incident, our cameras captured footage of nurses refraining from carrying out duties and loitering.
All of the minor staff gathered at the entrance to Ward 17 and attempted to enter. The nurse at Ward 17 told them that they could not enter, at which point all the other staff commenced assaulting them. We never locked them in. We always gave them the opportunity to leave. They jumped over the gate and entered the ward. They entered and began shouting and entered the labour room with the midwives. The other group started smashing equipment in the ward.
The minor staff at the hospital had freed the midwives who were allegedly being held in the labour room for 5 days and had hospitalized them. Minor staffers were also seen carrying out the duties of nurses.
I took over duties at the labour room on the night of the 26th. The next day I was unable to hand over the shift and leave because the nurses were outside blocking the door. Only today was I able to leave the labour room. I couldn't go to the toilet and I had no food and no water. About 200 nurses locked all the doors and said they would not let us leave. We did not receive anything, not even water, until the night of the 28th. Since the 6th of June, we have been begging the director not to allow a situation like this to arise. But the director observed a policy of silence. They even answered their calls of nature inside here. They did not come out for 4 days. They were given food and they ate and changed clothes inside. This could cause harm to newborns.
Following a discussion with administrative officers at the hospital, the director of the Ragama Teaching Hospital told Newsfirst that a group of nurses had attempted to assault him when he intervened to resolve the problem.
No matter how much we try to resolve this matter and carry out services, there is no cooperation from the nursing staff whatsoever. And all of you admit this. No one will agree to this. Even the Deputy Director General of Health Services could not resolve this matter. This morning, a group of about 4 or 5 members of the nursing staff tried to come into my office and assault me over an incident which took place this morning. They blamed me and left, saying that they will resort to trade union action. I will lodge a complaint with the police regarding this matter, and I will also name these nurses to the Ministry of Health so disciplinary action can be taken against them, because this is a serious crime.
The minor staff of ward number 17 harassed and assaulted us. So a group went and complained about this to the director of the hospital. So this must be the reason why the director is alleging that a group tried to assault him. At the time, those who went to complain were chased away. At no instance have we ever scolded the director in any way. The director knows this. Because of certain forces, the director is being encouraged to do certain things.
The doctors at the hospital supported the minor staff and the hospital director and agreed to continue with the day-to-day operations of the hospital.
We will continue to give our fullest cooperation to serve this hospital and its patients together with all the doctors, medical students and all employees in the health sector of the hospital.
The hospital director then boarded an ambulance and left for the police station to lodge a complaint. Patients at the Ragama Teaching Hospital were severely inconvenienced as a result of the tensions.
There is no way of getting medicine, so now we have to go to Colombo. He needs to undergo surgery and there is no way of doing it.
Director General of Health Services Dr. Palita Mahipala too visited the hospital today to hold talks regarding the problem. A nurse who had made a statement while en route to these talks had to undergo this response from the midwives. The Director General then held talks with the police, hospital administration and the factions involved in the issue.
Everyone's hope is for this hospital to function as per usual, and for this we need the services from all our teams. Whether it is the doctors, specialists, nurses, matrons, midwives or minor staff, they all have to work together. Through this I believe that normalcy will be restored to the Ragama Teaching Hospital.